Mulweni, hello everybody. Hello everyone. If you can hear me, please either press like or just say something on the comment section. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year, everyone. I just have a short message to pass today as the year is the first day of the year. Hello everybody. I just have a short message for you. Just if you can't hear me clearly, just let me know before I get started. Okay, I can see one like there. All right. I can see one like there. Welcome to 2023. Happy New Year, everybody. I hope you had a good New Year's Eve and you got into 2023 healthy and happy. Okay. So, let me get started. I don't want many people anything, but I just want to pass this message. So into engifuna ukuyisho nansi ke funa ukuthi last year we met as in the middle of the year already. So we did what we could with the best that we had, and there was like zero expectations or anything, right? So today I want to say it's the beginning of the year. It's a time for new opportunities. It's a time for new beginnings. This is like a motivation. This is like something to help people who do not know how to leave emotional baggage behind. Because this is one of the things that work for me. I use a new year as literally like somebody else handing over a new opportunity to start over, because it's not everyone who knows how to do this. That's why I decided to do this live, to say please this year let's welcome this year as a new opportunity, uh, uh, a symbol for new beginnings. Ish, I don't know, there's somebody making noise by the passage. Good lord. Okay, so sorry for that disturbance. I'm not sure if you could hear it or it's just me. Please communicate by the chat so that I know if we are experiencing the same things or not. So, the message for today is this: whatever your plan is for 2023, make sure you start on a good note. Last year, we were doing things in reverse. You started by putting your efforts into getting a job, getting that, and when you realize things are not working, you then started looking for your solution. This year, can you start things in a good way? Start by fixing yourself. Start by making sure your aura is right. Make sure your aura is clean. Before this is the first day, cleanse yourself inside out. Do what you believe in. Pray, put on that white candle and make your manifestations. Manifest your jobs, manifest your good relationships, manifest your promotions, manifest your year, speak everything into existence. So now we're starting on a good note. We're setting our intentions. This is really what this week is for. Set your intentions for the year. Make your wishes known to whomever you believe in or to whatever you believe in. If you pray, pray. If we are pasha like me, do that. Do everything that you believe in. I mean, start the year in high spirits. Please don't walk into this year with last year's energy. I mean, last year, each and every year, in fact, will have its own things, the good, the bad, the highs and the lows. But one thing I always do is that even though at the end of the year we are all like just tired, because almost like every year feels like a boxing game or an emotional roller coaster ride. You have those times where like things are going real well, and then you have those times where things are just so bad. I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm going to make an example of one thing about my life that happened and that I didn't carry into 2022. Okay, I don't. 2022 was really a good one for me. I'm going to talk about 2021 and my transition into 2022. I just want to show people that you could have the worst year, but it doesn't mean transition into the new one with that energy. So 2021 was really my worst year. I lost a lot of money. I got a lot of problems. and all of those problems really needed a lot of money. That's how I lost money. So it was indeed a bad one for me, not just financially but also emotionally, because all of those problems were stressing. One of them was that I had a car I had a car hired out to someone, and then the guy decided not to pay. And then the last one is that he decided to dump it in the middle of nowhere and also ruin it. So it wasn't just that he didn't pay, and then he just decided, you know what, I might as well just damage it. So I had that, and then I spent about 60,000 to fix the car. So that's one thing I had in 2021. I'm making an example of my transition. The other thing I had um, is that I woke up one morning, 2021 still. I woke up one morning, my car, all the tires were gone. I mean, I'm talking about the tire, the whole tire with the rim and the mags and everything. It's original, like Toyota tires that would cost you around like 15K to 20K, the original ones. So when I woke up one day, my car was like on. They put it on blocks. They took blocks out of the paving, and then they made them like five for each wheel. And when I came up, my car was like an SUV because it was high up in those bricks. So those are things that happened in 2021, things that happened in the same year. I could count and count and count for many times. Oh, also I had a third one, a big one in the same year that also costed me money and caused me a lot of headache, which was a tenant that just decided, you know what, paying is not for me, it's for other people. And also, you know what, being humble is also not my portion. So, I had a lot of stress emotionally and financially, financial drainage and all of that. But guess what? When I walked into 2022, I walked into 2022 with solutions. I left that energy in 2021. 2022, those who were with me in my YouTube channel, you could never pick up that energy that I was coming from such things. That's what I'm trying to say to you, that people don't have to see that you had a bad 2022. They don't have to, you don't have to carry that with you to 2023. You don't have to be still talking about let go. That's what I'm saying. Let go of the past. Let go, let go. It happened and you went through it. Maybe you managed to get through it. Now let it go. Let's focus on new things now. So this is what I did when I was going to 2022. I checked all the things that stressed me, and then I decided to find, is there anything I can do to prevent this from happening again? Number one, the car that was ruined, I fixed it and sold it. Number two, the tenant that gave me problems, I was like, you know what? It seems like my life is like I've got a lot on my plate. I outsourced the part of renting my house so that if anything if that happens again, that is not my stress. I did that. So as a result, 2022, obviously I had a new tenant and stuff, but still there's gonna be problems. But unfortunately, those problems were not mine. So that was my solution. I created solutions for my problems in 2022 in the new year. I didn't dwell on what happened in 2021. I didn't own that pain. I didn't own that stress. Also, one thing you shouldn't do that I usually hear people do is owning negative things, like, oh, I'm a poor person. Oh, please, I will never own poverty. I don't care how broke I get. I will never own poverty and claim it as mine. It will never be my portion. So that's the other thing I do. Please, in this year, be careful of the way you speak, of your tongue. Make sure you speak life. Make sure you speak positivity. This might sound cliche, but I'm telling you, it's powerful. This might sound cliche. This might sound like, oh no, it's those motivational. It's not. I'm living it every day. I'm living it every day. When I speak to people or when I read the things you write, I can tell somebody who's vibrating lower than I vibrate. I can tell somebody who's negative. I can pick up on those, and I'm like, you know what? This is not it for me. I protect my energy. So that is why there is a reason I'm doing this video. I felt many vibrations during this year. I felt many vibrations. I felt many uh, people with negative energy, but they wanted positive things. So that's why this year I'm making this video. And there is a reason why I'm telling you my problems, because I'm trying to show you that we are all going through something in life. We are all just battling and just trying to make the best out of our lives. You are not alone. It, your life is not the worst one. It is just your life, just that. That's okay. That's another tool I use in my life. I accept things as they are. I'm not sure if you heard the line that I just said right now. I said, your life is not the worst one, it is just your life. That's what it is. So, as soon as you stop all those things of painting yourself in a bad way, negative way, and painting your life in a negative way, and all of that, things do look out better, things do become better. So, that's what I wanted to say today. So, for those who are following my channel, please do what you need to do. Today is the first day of the year and it's also a Sunday. That means we've got that salt water ritual that you do to set your money intentions. So before we get to the middle of the year and you are complaining like, oh, I don't have money. Oh, but I don't know what happens with my money. It just runs out of my fingers. But what have you done to prevent that? What have you done on your side? So to this year, let's start the year on a very high note. Like, just have your energy. Let it be, do your part, right? What I'm trying to say is do your part, and then let it be the fact that okay, things happened that you ended up losing your energy, but don't walk into 2023 with a zero. No, don't walk to 2023 with 100. Let's all start on 100. Let's start on a high. Don't be like, oh, but I know every year it's always like this for me. Okay, but what's the point of living then if you're gonna have that attitude? I mean, you might just as well die. I mean, if you're going to have that attitude, what's the point of living? So let's start 2023 on a very, very high note with high energies and everything. I am sitting here on a zero bank balance, but you know what? It doesn't bother me because I don't really need much. I've got roof of my head. I've got food. I've got almost everything. I did everything I was supposed to do. So the fact that I'm broke doesn't bother me. It's not something that would make me cry all day. Like, yo, you know what? I'm broke. I don't have money. And also the other reason it doesn't bother me is because I know it's not permanent. I know it's not who I am. I know it's not. It's not the final thing. Life is still going on, and things are going to change. So it's that sort of energy I wanted to pass on to you today. Without wasting your data so much, I am going to end the live exactly at 14 minutes. I'm going to end the live. I wanted to post that message of positivity. If you take anything away from this live, it's positivity this year. It's high energy. It's high vibrations. Vibrating higher is, let me explain this thing in simple terms. A person of high vibrations speak highly of themselves. They dream big. They think a positive, and they see life in a positive way. And despite any negativity, they're able to still be positive. That's that's how you see a person of high vibrations. So that is what I wish for you this year, to do what is right for yourself. And please, I don't care what happened in 2022. 2023 is a new year. Take it like a new book. Let's start afresh. I don't care what you did wrong in 2022. Please learn to forgive yourself. I know that sounds cliche as well. That's another joke that's like all over social media, that the therapist will be like, forgive yourself. Ah, but you have to forgive yourself. But let me tell you what, my biggest superpower, I forgive myself. I forgive myself for every bad decision I make. I forgive myself for every mistake I make, for every flop, for everything. I would just talk to myself. I'd be like, yo, I don't know what you did there. That was a big financial decision. I think you should do better next time. And that's gonna be it for me. So without wasting much time, Happy New Year. Welcome to 2023. Go and watch the saltwater money ritual video and do what you need to do. Thank you for joining my live on New Year's. on a New Year's Day.